We
Whoa.
have Kringling on... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. We got this.
Hello, welcome to Hanamura. No, actually, you go.
I got it. Guys, welcome to the first map of Hanamura. We got Atlanta Snow top left in your light blue, and we got Boston Downsizing top right in your yellow. Atlanta's going to be defending, and with me, co-casting is going to be Asmel. Asmel, how you doing, sir? And tell me what the heck Atlanta's going to be doing for defense.
Well, it does appear that they're going 3 DPS with Widow, Hanzo, and Soldier, which means that they want to set them up probably on 3 different locations, such that there will be 3 different crossfires. With a Ranzaria on the main front, it does give them a lot of brawling protection, but with only a Mercy to heal and a Soldier to provide stub healing, the frontline healing is a little low, so they'll be looking primarily to kill their opponents before they die.
That's always a good idea, too. I want them to kill the other team before, they actually get in here. That's the whole idea. And I do like what I saw coming out from Boston on attack. Screely going to be on your Moira, Lord Chronic going to be on your Lucio, Sky NPC going to be on your fantastic Zarya, Decaf on Hanzo, Soup's going to be on a Mei on attack, Shadow Cub going to be a fantastic Reinhardt pushing forward, and already Echo had died, but immediately rezzed by Knight, and already the Mei wall kind of zoning him out to come forward. Just the Shadow Cub using his shield to push as best he can behind the shield. Echo gets another pick onto Screwy Louie. That's 1 down already. Decaf gets taken out by Echo as well. Echo showing that he's a better sniper, getting to it, and that's a lot of damage from the defensive side. So 2 members already down for Boston. 3 members down for Boston as Sky falls to Pats. And a charge coming out from Senior Mango. Not going to be able to get enough, but they're still actually contesting because Echo and Pats are kind of staying off the point more or less until they can join with Senior Mango. So it's going to be a solid defense for the first attack for Atlanta.
And that was a good, quick, solid reaction from the snipers to both move sideways and simply avoid the point, with the main group being Ryan, Zarya, and Soldier, with the Mercy just outside, able to jump around. It's a really strong defensive posture, and they will have to either contest the snipers or simply kill the front line faster.
Take 2, Decaf is actually departed from the rest of his team, but everyone else is doing a good job staying behind Shadow Cub's shield as best he can. Pat's getting taken down really low. He does have his ult. Echoes. Pat's able to snack it off Shadow Cub. That's already 1 down in favor of Atlanta. Right now they are trying to stay together using the...
Dragon.
Here comes the Dragon trying to zone. It's almost going to get Lucio. Fantastic boost to get him out of the way. Charge is going to say goodbye to Lord Cronid. As it looks like Atlanta is pushing back the attacking side of Boston, so they might have to reset and retry. Echo and Pat's doing a fantastic job so far of getting picks, until Decaf says, haha, I win as a Hanzo battle.
This kind of loss of time is the reason why when you lose your main tank in high elo, you see the entire team simply go and jump off the cliff. Because by the time the Reinhardt came back, they simply lost so many people they have to wait once again for everybody to spawn back up.
Screwy Louie getting taken really low on attack. We do have a Mei ult, we do have a Shatter, and we do have a Coalescence. Nothing else really online. Decaf will have another Dragon soon. They did get everybody inside, but again, Decaf deciding not to go with the team and gets picked off by Pats. Rest of the team pushing forward again. A Mei wall kind of to zone him out. Shadow Cub saying that's fine. They are doing the kind of the long way around, hoping to try and bait some people out. They are pushing forward, and unfortunately Shadow Cub falls to Senior Mango. That's 2 down again for Boston. 6v4 right now in favor of Atlanta once again. Boston is sticking together more or less, but they're not finding the picks that Atlanta is.
Yeah, right. They have now 5 ultimates coming online.
It does look like Lord Cronid has decided to go back and escort the Reinhardt. Here comes out a Mei ult trying to get directly onto the point, but if you don't know enough, it unfortunately landed on the awning there, and actually if you use that Mei ult, it has to be line of sight. Both Shatters come out, not going to happen to get enough follow-up through with anything else. A fantastic Hanzo ult does pick Orange off. Pats get rezzed from Mercy. Fight has come onto the point, and it's finally going in favor of Boston as Screwy Louie finished on Kringling. A defensive ult coming out from Pats does get Lord Cronid. Shadow Cub swinging his hammer, getting Knight. Swinging his hammer again and help kill off Pats. And it looks like Boston got that first point with only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they're following the tradition of throw more ults at the point and you will win.
That just seemed to work. It did seem to work. Again, as I was trying to say about the Mei ult, I didn't know this until recently. If you are not in line of sight of the center of it, you are not going to get frozen. So unfortunately, it landed on top of the point, and it didn't really freeze anybody.
That does not count shields.
It does not even count shields. It's beautiful. Now, again, look at this fantastic push. Boston is sticking together, going behind the point, but it does kind of leave all the snipers. We do have a change from Kreenling has gone off from the sniper onto a soldier, and a grab coming out is going to be nice wall coming out from the May to keep their team alive. And right now it's still Atlanta cleaning up as Shadow, Decaf, and Scurry Lee fall down. Lord Chronic does get a kill on Senior Mango, but they are pushing back Boston once again as Soup slowly runs away as best he can. Senior Mango getting rezzed by Knight, and Echo picking off Soups where he can get away. Kringling trying to get some damage, trying to kill Sky on NPC before he gets away. He does get away. Good charge. And a grab.
I really like the instant switch to Winston on the defense from Super Mango.
Senor Mango.
Senior Mango. From Senior Mango. The switch to Winston as he's really strong on this point, able to both contest the high ground and low ground, and now they're switching to dive tanks and have all their snipers positioned on the high ground and dance around.
Soups gets a pick on Kringling. Beautiful. Now they're going to try and make sure that they can't get res as best he can, but they are pushing forward. May already using her block, but kind of up here by herself. Echo getting a pick on Decaf. A dragon comes out, gets Lord Cronid. Soups getting his Echo, and a fantastic ult coming out onto the point is going to start freezing people. Frozen Monkey goes down thanks to Sky and NPC. Pat's shooting. Kringling going to be on the point trying to contest Orange Wool as well. Swinging the hammer from Shadow Cub, trying to get some damage. Res from Knight is going to get Senior Mango back online. That is 2 members, only 1 member now, and it's going to be a cleanup in favor of Atlanta, but a good push from Boston. Just couldn't quite get that tick. And can Lucio get it? Lucio, unfortunately, not able to get away. Double kill for Echo as it cleans up.
It was a good idea combining those ultimates of both the Blizzard and the Grab. However, they didn't catch much in the Blizzard or the Grab, which caused them to lose quite a bit of time and resources.
It does seem like Atlanta's idea for defense is to spread out, and then they're not as grouped as what usually would happen, and they're actually forcing Boston to group up. So there's a lot of pincer attacks, it seems like.
And now we see 4 ultimates for the defense. I would love to see a defense advisor.
Pat's getting another pick onto Scurry Lee.
Them out, simply trying to see any opening.
We did have Echo was kind of poking in the back, so it's Decaf getting it down. It is 5v5. The spawn advantage does go to Atlanta at this point, though, so they need to push forward now, or they need to wait for their team member to come back, and he is getting back a little bit. But they're kind of just sticking here. They're kind of stuck. If they could maybe push on Kringling, get him off the high ground. Right now we got Monk. Go ahead.
Simply pulling attention from his team, trying to open some space with that Tracer.
And they are kind of trying to get the high ground right now, and almost getting Knight was so low. Had to pop Valkyrie to stay alive. A lot else coming out. Lucio ult coming out as well. A charge was good. Not enough to finish it off, so Shadow Cub does not only have a charge right now. Senior Mango somehow staying alive. Going to Angry Monkey. Kringling has the visor coming out. Does get Lord Cronid. Are we going to get any more? Shadow Cub able to hit off Echo, but Echo's bomb at the afterwards does get Shadow Cub in the exchange, more or less. Orange Rule does finish off Decaf. Kringling does get Sky out of mech. Senior Mango. Again, this looks like Atlanta is cleaning this up. They did have to use bomb. They did have to use Angry Monkey. They did have to use the visor.
Yeah, I would say this was a good drive push, but it took too long.
They were kind of stalled for a good while in that upper position.
Yeah. A good Lucio speed would have done wonders for them there. As they now have to go through main.
Here comes a dragon right down the middle. Lord Cronid able to get Bo through just barely. Shatter on the ground just to get Orange Wool on the floor. Another fantastic dragon, and a nerf this comes out. Does get Soups. Pass him to get Lord Cronid. The other nerf this comes out is gonna get a double kill. Senior Mango and Knight on Knight does fall thanks to Sky NPC's fantastic Diva Bomb. Right now it is 2-on-2. Sky NPC.
Soldier in a great position.
Oh, it was 2-on-2. Changed to 3-on-3 because Kringling is just shooting from on top. And right now it's going to be another cleanup, a good solid last attempt from Boston, but Atlanta able to hold a solid defense on that second point. Ooh.
I would say the main issue that Boston had with that attack was that they did not contest that soldier enough. Like, that soldier had the high ground every time he wanted to. On the second point, whenever he wanted to, he could just fire at them, free range, nothing stopping him. And that is just a recipe to not have a good time.
It was not a very good time. They were pushing together as a team, more or less. But unfortunately, they were getting picked off one after the other, especially on that first point. That kind of made that first capture very delayed. They didn't have as much time. They only had so many attempts on the second point, around 3. And then just hard to commit and hard maybe to call out who they're trying to go for. And it could also kind of go to Atlanta for being very good at reacting to what they were trying to do. But they were very spread out most of the time. I'm talking about Atlanta. And it didn't seem Boston was able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, what I would have done in that case, I would switch to a dive comp over the death ball comp that they had, so you can go in, jump on those snipers, you can deal with them, like you can follow them as they're running around trying to get away from you, and allows you to also hold that high ground with those dive tanks.
Well, coming out on defense for Boston, what do we have, Asmo?
Defense from Boston, we have Screwolo, on Moira, we have Lucio, Zarya, Junk, Tracer, and Ryan. Though it does appear that they were considering doing something a little sneaky, but we'll be moving to...
Well, coming out on attack, Pat's going to be staying on your Hanzo. Knight going to be main healing again on your Mercy. Echo going to be going to sticking on the Tracer, which was doing well at the end. Orange Wool going from a D.Va instead to a Zarya. Senior Mango going to be on your Ryan, so they're kind of pushing forward slowly, and Kreenling going to be helping heal and boost as a Lucio. And they are doing a lot of poke damage here at the choke. Nothing really happening. They're not sure exactly what Boston has, but then they're deciding to push forward, and they do. A charge comes out, does get the Reinhardt, but thanks to their fantastic bubble, does keep him alive. Shadow Cup getting really low. Senior Mango getting low. Atlanta's actually getting really low. He have a Sky PC. He's going to finish out Senior Mango. A Rez is going to be knocked out of range. Pats does get Lord Cronid, and this does look like it's going to be a defense in favor of Boston this time as Decaf finishes off Pats with a fantastic grenade.
Yeah. Ooh. However, quite a big progression. 60% for Sky on PC has 60% towards that grab. He'll probably get this fight.
Yeah, full 20% above Orange Wool. There is a Shadow that gets not shielded. Sky does get knocked down, but nobody to follow through and get forward. A Dragon comes out to kind of zone him out. Nothing really happens. Orange Wool is getting Shadow Cub. A Lucio help push Boston forward, or help push Atlanta forward. A bomb coming out does get Kringling. Kringling also, before he falls, did boop Lord Cronid off. Senior Mango getting a charge on Soups. And it's going to be a grab coming out from Boston. Does get 3 in there, but not enough to follow through. And it's going to be looking like a fan.
Do anything with that.
Unfortunate, but to clean that up, they are going to. Looks like someone is still here to contest. Decaf does get taken out, and it's going to be a point with 2 minutes plus left in favor of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now, what went right that push that didn't go right the last push?
I would say that they specifically targeted the front line. They made sure that they dealt with the Reinhardt first, and they simply did not give them they did not lose track of what they're targeting.
Tracer Bomb not going to be finding a kill anywhere. They have the point. A fantastic Shatter is just going to get Senior Mango on the ground, and he's going to be destroyed by Skies. Soups does find Knight with the Tracer Bomb. Shadow Cub is going to be knocked off and going to say goodbye. And right now, Lord Cronid finishing off Kringling says it is a fantastic hold from a first push in favor of Boston.
Yeah. And Atlanta does
a nice
have
pick
coming up
from Pats.
Dragons. So I'll be looking forward on how they can catch some of these players who are bouncing around. Getting that front line, especially if you can get that Doomfist and Tracer in that grab, will be a big win for you.
Now they are going to push the bottom again. Atlanta seemed to see that they liked it a bunch, but it does allow them to push forward. A fantastic boop from Lord Cronid, taking 2 members of Atlanta out of the fight. A charge is going to find a fantastic pin onto Lord Cronid. Here comes a dragon, and then the grab. Not necessarily the combo you wanted, but it is going to be enough to help trying to finish people off. Decaf going to be finished off. Knight does get this res again on Senior Mango. Orange Roll getting Sky. Pat's getting Soups. A fantastic shatter from Shadow, getting 4 members down on the ground. Another shatter from the other team does get Lord Cronid and the other Reinhardt down. A charge is going to finish off another one. And right now it's Atlanta pushing forward, getting ticks, almost getting a tick, but they're doing a fantastic job of keeping the point stalled as much as possible. Orange does get Screeloo. Another fantastic dragon coming out is going to get Sky, and it's going to start zoning him out as it finally ends. You have Shadow on here. Lord Cronid going to be trying to stall as best they can as the Lucio Monkey. Monkey falls to Senior Mango. Another charge. Decaf on the Doomfist and not able to get anybody right away. Pat's getting Lord Cronid. A Decaf trying to do a lot, push people off the point. away as best he can. A meteor strike coming out is going to be enough for them to get off the point, and Atlanta gets the first win on Hanamura.
Oh, you always hate seeing that. For those of you who don't know, meteor strike has a 3-second cooldown before you can come back down.
Unfortunate. It was just him on the point, and he was about to die, but using it was not necessarily the worst thing. You know, if you do the dragon and you push people into the grab and you just pick them off like that, I mean, usually the dragon goes on top of the grab, but Pat's made it seem like you don't need it there, so it seemed to work just fine.
Yeah, that was a much better grab than the dragons were, as they were simply thrown in the middle, somewhere where there weren't many people to begin with. However, the grab was really good. Got 3 people, I believe, in there, and in a position that everybody from the team could just free fire at them, and they had no shield to protect themselves.
And that's quite alright, but that is going to be the first map going to Atlanta. Boston kind of, in my opinion, dragging their feet a little bit on that second point, not deciding to push forward. I would have liked to see Decaf, in my opinion, it seemed like he was always staying behind and not going with the team. I don't know if that was planned or not, but he was, unfortunately, it was one Hanzo against, at the time, 2 defending snipers. And if the 2 snipers are looking at the rest of Decaf's team going behind a shield, and then they see Decaf by himself, I don't know who's going to win that, but Decaf lost most of it.
Yeah, that's what I like to call asking to get shot.
Yeah, hey, they're in a building. I can't see. Oh, there's a... Okay, let's try and get it. Oh, we got him. Okay, good. Now let's wait for the rest of his team to come forward.
Yes, it does seem there was a little miscommunication and discoordination, which is probably coming from the fact that Decaf, well, he can plan the team, and he probably is registered as a player. He doesn't practice with the team on a regular basis much, as most managers probably will not be doing that.
And we're not going to play pick on Decaf, by the way. He was getting picks. It was just the few things that stood out. So from all the good plays, we noticed those few things that we'd like to pick at.
Yeah.
I do want
to. On the other hand, though, he was doing a good job at getting his own picks while on the attack. So, while he doesn't have much coordination, he still is a good player.
Absolutely. And it might have been planned.
Comes from practice.
It might have been planned. It might have been Decaf was there to pick off somebody as the rest of the defending team was rotating to try and deal with the rest of Decaf's team. But that is going to put the first Hanamura map in the books. Atlanta is going to take that first one against Boston, and we're going to be seeing what they can do on the next one.